Chapter 1. Friday the 11th of April. Okay, be honest. How content are you with your life, right now? How would you score it on a scale of 1 to 10? Do you think your answer puts you in the majority or the minority? I was horrified when I read the life satisfaction survey results. Most people, allowing for some global variation, are happy with their lot. That was mystifying to me a week ago. In fairness, it didn't reflect my world. Didn't. Past tense. A lot's changed in a week. The survey described how satisfaction scores are linked to education, income, health, nature, yada, yada. How banal, how limiting, I thought. In my universe, it's status, power, influence. You might display it with your property portfolio, the elite fleet in the pristine garage, staff to run it all, and holidays on private islands orbited by super yachts. Or you might be more covert. Conspiracies and secrets whispered in corners of exclusive clubs, weaponized knowledge wielded with fatal precision. One thing is constant. It's never enough. You scramble onto the next plane of privilege, only to catch a glimpse of a higher level just out of reach. Any joy at an achievement, any fulfillment, is slain in seconds by that insatiable craving. Many vow they'd kill for such exclusiveness. Few are joking. I said all this was past tense, because now I've climbed that slippery slope myself, higher than I ever expected. I've come to see that power plays aren't games. When I saw who, at that illustrious altitude I was rubbing shoulders with, what the untouchable are truly capable of, with no one to hold them to account, I had to ask, is this really what I want? And I was shocked to see how clawing my way up had caused my downfall. It took nothing less than murder to change my course. As King's Counsel, such things are naturally in my peripheral experience, so I should have seen the truth much sooner. But some things are too close for perspective. In the warts and all case of Harrington versus life and death, maybe you'll see the truth before I did. 1 week ago, Friday the 4th of April, 3:30 p.m. I emerge into grave grey London light, on the courtroom steps, blinking at the flashing wall of photographers and TV crews, all rabid to capture my comment on the verdict. The rumour has already rushed from the courtroom, beating the clipped stride of my brogues from the bench. Marcus sidles up beside me, oozing obsequiousness. "You would nail them." "You didn't," I murmur, fixing a smile in place for the photographers. "I hope you're not losing your mental faculties, Marcus, because your exact words were that you wouldn't touch this if you were on a melting ice cap and this was your only life raft." My arched eyebrow reminds him that I'm famous in our chambers for recalling quotes verbatim, handy for a KC and for when your colleagues try to steal your thunder by rewriting history. I catch the BBC interviewer's eye and she nods, then begins her introduction to camera. In today's radical verdict, the government was found not guilty of violating their agreement with the Climate Change Commission, defending accusations of failing to meet their renewable energy commitments through a lack of investment. They claimed that changing impacts and opportunities require regular revisions of practical solutions. Those upheld claims were presented forcefully by Thea Harrington KC, who joins me now. As the camera swings towards me, I smooth my hair, having removed my wig, and straighten my jacket. I've worn men's shoes and suits since realizing how well they're designed to disguise a figure enjoying the spoils of a successful career. I reject the female enslavement of bodycon dresses and pencil skirts, which demand increasing discipline and self-restraint just as you can afford to indulge, and, just as biology turns against you, no thanks. My tailor's adept at hiding my peri-meno pounds, so I don't have to deny myself the finer things in life.